because there's a 99% chance that I forgot to tell you this before you start your video. If you do not have a ruler, pause the video, come grab one off the bookshelf or ask me for one, and then resume the video. We need a ruler to do today's lesson. So our lesson today, we're talking about scatter plots, and you guys worked with scatter plots quite a bit in 7th grade pre-AP. Scatter plots is just a way to show the relationship between two variables. When I'm looking at the types of relationship that it shows, I'm going to rewrite those words because you can't really see them. We have a positive relationship. So if I surveyed you guys on your age and your height, we would see that as people got older, they generally grew taller. There are a few exceptions. We won't name any names, but some of you are this little oddball out down here. We have a negative relationship, which is like my time shopping and the money in my bank account. I start out with lots of money, but the longer I shop, my money goes down. Don't tell my husband. And then we have things that have no relationship whatsoever, like looking at age and looking at the money in your bank account. Those things are not related whatsoever. Some words that you might hear instead of being related or relationships are association or correlation. You're going to hear correlation a lot, just like in this definition. So in 7th grade pre-AP, you guys spend some time drawing trend lines or lines of best fit. When I am given a positive or negative correlation, it's possible to write a prediction equation. An equation that I can use to make predictions. And I don't think today we're going to make any predictions. I think today we are just picking equations. It's super important that we know that we cannot draw a trend line when there is no correlation. These guys aren't related at all, so I can't even try to draw a line. So we have 4 different lines here. I'm going to use 4 different colors just to kind of help spot them out. I'm going to start out with line A. It's y equals negative 2/3 x plus 80, so I can make my first dot at plus 80. But these boxes aren't really counting. It's hard to use the slope 2/3 to count because these boxes are counting by different things. So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to type in that equation. Y equals a negative 2/3 x plus 80. And I'm going to go second graph. That would open that table. So I have these ugly points. I can't really graph these. 3 and 78 is not really perfect. I'm going to scroll down. Let me move this so we can see them both at the same time. 6 and 76 isn't really perfect. Let me see where the best one to use would be. 15 and 70 would work out perfectly. I can go to 15 and 70 and make a dot, and that will help me really get that pattern. Oh, because I'm counting by tens, I can do down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, because that slope is negative 2/3. With that ruler that you have, we are going to connect those dots. Not the dots on the scatter plot, just those pretty points I just created. I'm going to connect it far because I want to be able to label that that is coming from line A. If I look at that line, it's going in the same direction as those dots, but it's not really going through the dots like I would like it to. I'm going to leave it there just in case it ends up being the best one. I don't really like the way that it looks right now though. Then I'm going to go to line B, and I'm going to do line B in green. So my y-intercept is 75, so I'm going to go 75 and make a dot. My slope is negative 1/3, which means I'm going to go down 1 over 3, make a dot. Down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. Several of those dots ended right on the dots of the scatter plot. When I connect them, line B, that line goes almost right through the center of those dots. That line looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of line A, because line B definitely looks better, but I'm going to keep on going just to double check. Looking at line C, it's starting out at 80 again, and it is going negative 1/3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. Use my handy dandy ruler to connect them. Connecting line C. That line isn't so hot. It's way above all those dots. So I'm going to say line C is not a winner. Line D, I'm going to go to where y is equal to 50. That's right here. And I'm just going to draw a straight line across. Any point on that line, the y-coordinate would be 50. That's not even close to the dots. So I'm going to get rid of it. Our best answer there would be line B, because it is closest to the dots. When I'm looking at a question, I really like this example a bit better. If I look at here, I have a negative association, which means that I need to have a negative slope. Straight off the dot, I can get rid of answer choice A because it's not negative. I can get rid of answer choice C because it's not negative. So I'm down to 2 answer choices right off the bat. They both have a y-intercept of -2, so I can make a dot. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The opposite way. So rising 3 and running 5. That line, -3 over 5, is not anywhere close to those dots. So I'm going to get rid of it, but I want to go ahead and double check this one. So a -5/3. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5 is off the graph. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not a perfect estimation, but that'll give me pretty close. I can also go up from that point. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3. If I connect those 2 dots, that line goes straight through the center of those dots, super closely related. So I'm going to go with answer choice D. On the back, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more problems. When I'm looking at these, start out by predicting their slope. If this slope is going up, those dots are going up from left to right, get rid of any answer choices that are negative. Give these a shot. Once this is done, go on to that practice assignment. These questions will all be on there for you to put your answers in, along with a few extra. Let's go.